across the continent and the world, making MKU their #1 choice when pursuing higher education.
Salaam alaikum. We are South Sudanese students at Mount Kenya University, and we are proud to be here.
Salut tout le monde. My name is Cheryl Baron from Ivory Coast, and I'm happy to study at MKU.
My people, hello. So we are from Liberia, and we are so excited to be studying here at the Mount Kenya University.
Check one, my name is Dominique from Comoros, and I'm excited to be at MKU.
Check one, two.
We are Malawian students studying at Mount Kenya University.
Check
This is Abshir from Somalia. I'm very happy to graduate from Mount Kenya University.
I'm Mahoro Mwese.
We are from Burundi. We are
thank you and welcome.
Thank you.
I'm a student from Angola, and MKU is the best university.
We are students from Uganda. We are studying at MKU. We are happy to be here.
There is no doubt that Mount Kenya University has been intentional in ensuring global access to higher education, as well as maintaining acceptable international standards in the cause of expediting that mandate.
In May 2024, MKU was ranked among the top 5 destinations in the country for international students from Africa and beyond in a study released by research firm CPS International.
They come because of the quality, and they can use the knowledge and skills they have acquired from the university for the purposes of serving their own countries.
We have incorporated the natural ingredient which can take care of aging process.
Our mix of both local and international members of faculty has also enabled our students tap the best knowledge from different parts of the world, making MKU indeed a hub of unrivaled global knowledge. The management of the institution has also been seeking exciting and groundbreaking opportunities set to thrust our graduates to the international market. In August 2024, Mount Kenya University broke new barriers by becoming the pioneer private university in the history of Kenya to establish a maritime academy, marking the beginning of endless opportunities for Kenyans and East Africans at large to train as seafarers and work in cruise ships.
The Malindi Maritime Academy represents a critical step forward for Kenya's maritime sector. It is an investment in our youth, our economy, and our future.
Career opportunities ndio ni kama hizo. Watu wanapata kazi katika meli.
Malindi Maritime Academy hopes to produce individuals who will conquer the marine space.
In the field of nursing, MKU has seen a surge in enrollment for students seeking to learn preparatory certificate course in order to travel to Germany for work and study. This follows the successful partnership between MKU and Hochschule Koblenz University of Applied Sciences of Germany and Lebensschule Tirol of Austria, which has already seen 2 cohorts travel to Germany and Austria to work. The 3rd cohort will leave Kenya for Germany in March 2025.
I came to Germany on the 27th of August 2024, which is this year, thanks to the partnership of MKU, that is the Mount Kenya University main campus, and the partnership in Germany.
The efforts that MKU is making in training Kenyans for the German market have been recognized by the German government.
Und frei ist vielleicht am Wochenende.
It has placed a German language lecturer by the name Charlotte Katharina Filbry at MKU through German Academic Exchange Service, also known as DAAD.
We are planning to have eventually 5,000 students joining this program every year.
The university has also added another feather to its cap through the medical school. The MKU Medical School, which is the leading medical school in East Africa, as rated by health technical experts from the Medical and Dental Practitioners Councils from the East African region, has also received recognition from the United Kingdom.
Mount Kenya University Medical School has been granted recognition by the prestigious General Medical Council of the UK, opening doors in the United Kingdom for doctors from this institution.
This means that doctors who have been trained at MKU will find it easy to work in the United Kingdom. Research and innovation has been the driving force of this academic giant. To achieve this, the management of the institution has not only invested in cutting-edge technology and equipment, including this DNA sequencing machine, but also holds annual Research and Innovation Week. This is a platform where members of the university are able to come together and showcase their innovations.
We want to translate what we have to our students, and I have seen it demonstrated in the symposiums that we've had here.
Such platforms have encouraged students like Esbon Ogeto from the School of Education and Bettina Maruti from the School of Engineering, Energy and Built Environment to be more creative and come up with unique innovations. Through their startup, Nana Hill Enterprises, the duo have produced a biofertilizer from pineapple waste which separates carbon from the atmosphere, increasing productivity and also creating jobs for youth and women. This innovation was ranked the best among 38 startups from 6 universities during the Zindagi Prize competition, which was supported by Zindagi JS Bank of Pakistan.
We have been able to participate in various competitions, and the first one is HALT Prize, where we emerged as the top finalist in Sub-Saharan Africa. We have also advanced to the final stages of Ayute Challenge Africa. And recently, we emerged as the winner for Zindagi Prize Kenya Regionals, and will be representing Mount Kenya University in the Globals in Pakistan.
Mount Kenya University School of Education lecturer Dr. Joyce Gikandi was given Special Recognition Award, the National Outstanding Researcher in the Social Sciences, Technology and Innovations category during the Kenya National Research Festival 2024. Dr. Gikandi sprang into the national limelight because of her scholarly work, which centered around education technology through e-learning.
I have been driven by passion and interest to publish for impact, especially to attract wide leadership internationally. And I believe that was one of the areas that led to this recognition.
The management of the university encourages members of the faculty to engage in such research by providing them with the Vice Chancellor's grant. The grant is awarded through a competitive process.
Initially, the capping was just about 200,000, but recently the university expanded that to 1.8 million per faculty or per team of faculty members interested in a grant.
The School of Hospitality, Tourism and Travel Studies has also had a huge impact on internationalization of university education. The school has existing MOUs with Vincent Paul University of Poland and Pärnu College in Estonia for student and staff exchange programs.
I had a great experience, and that encouraged me to come back and study my master's in Poland, which was also a seamless process because I had the previous experience. So I'm forever grateful to Mount Kenya University for this opportunity because it opened many doors for me.
We have 20 students who have benefited from the program. It is an exchange program where they go, for the students, they go for 5 months, and they are fully sponsored by the Erasmus program.
The School of Hospitality is also collaborating with Mount Kigali University in Rwanda, which has put up a 42-bed capacity Kigali Paramount Hotel for prospective student and staff exchange program. The hotel, which is one of its kind in the East Africa region, will be used to train hospitality students for the international market. Mount Kigali University is a sister institution to Mount Kenya University.
For our students, when they go there, they also understand the culture.
The School of Business has also given students and members of faculty an opportunity to engage in exchange programs.
We share the competencies that other schools or other countries have, and we're able to transfer here.
In a bid to expose students to the international market and enable them make a living, MKU is working in collaboration with Roadstar Trucking, an American company which is involved in the transport sector.
Ensure that you find a place to pull over before that time runs out.
At the comfort of MKU Alumni Plaza in Thika, About 70 students from different schools are able to guide truck drivers who are working in America through an online platform, enabling the drivers to have a seamless journey as they move goods through the land of opportunity.
Being given this opportunity to work here, it has given me as a person an opportunity to understand how the world works, and having that you're working with people from different countries, it makes you have a different experience than what you're used to.
Your dedication has enriched our team and proven the value of this partnership. Looking forward, we are eager to expand our Roadster and Mount Kenya University project to more campuses, including Nakuru and eventually to Rwanda.
In a bid to engage students in combating global social challenges, 26 MKU students are taking part in the United Nations Academic Impact Millennium Fellowship. The Millennium Fellowship is a semester-long leadership development program which convenes, challenges, and celebrates student leadership for UN goals. The United Nations Academic Impact UNI is an initiative that aligns institutions of higher education with the United Nations in supporting and contributing to the realization of United Nations goals and mandates, including the promotion and protection of human rights, access to education, sustainability, and conflict resolution. We give our students an opportunity to explore their talents through extracurricular activities, and they have not disappointed in holding the flag of the university high. MKU is proud to contribute a player to the Kenyan national netball team in the name of Liz Maurid Atieno. Atieno, who is a medical student, shot into the limelight when she joined the university and quickly rose through her team to not only become the netball captain, but also get a call-up for the national team.
People say that medical students, they can't get enough time to engage in these other activities, but I'm a living witness. I'm doing medicine and surgery, a 6-year course, and I'm playing netball. I played in the national team, and I'm the captain of the school.
A better meaning than it has now.
The university's management is also keen in ensuring the well-being of the students by supporting their spiritual journey.
On a business level, this incredible university and its growth, they had to have 3 big questions along the years to make this university the best university ever.
Not only do we partner with religious institutions and media houses to enhance the spiritual well-being of our students, but we have also refurbished the mosque for our ever-growing number of Muslim community. The university's student center was also given a facelift, giving it a modern look and feel. As we hold our 26th graduation ceremony, we are proud to have a positive impact not only nationally and regionally, but also internationally. We look forward to a future of more and more graduates, making an impact in all parts of the world and indeed proving to all and sundry that MKU trains for the global market. Mount Kenya University, unlocking infinite possibilities.
Hello comrades.
My name is Joash Bet.
Pursuing a bachelor's degree in counseling psychology. And I'm going for the position of the Secretary General.
I will be attending the grand debate,
which will be held by the Mount Kenya University Journalism Club. We'll be there to vomit wisdom thoroughly. See you there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A very good morning to Mount Kenya University and fraternity at large, welcoming you to the third day of our interviews in preparations to the Mkusa 2025 And here in the journalism studio, we have the Secretary General aspirants. We have Mr. Julius, Mr. Mohammed, and Mr. Joash here with us. This production is being brought to you by Talanta MKU as per produced by Rising Tide Media Crew.
Well, good morning. You're watching the Mkusa interviews. This is the third day, and today we're handling the Secretary General docket. My name is Monene John. We're coming to you live from the journalism studios here, produced by the Rising Tide Media Crew. So we'll get into it. And that said, the debate is officially on. I'd like to ask you to introduce yourself, 2 minutes each, and we'll begin from there.
And we hope that you've been taken to the guidelines and hoping that you're going to strictly adhere to that. We'd also love to tell you that you're having a live audience and also want your engagement on our online platforms, on YouTube at Talanta MKU, Facebook at MKU Radio. My name is Elizabeth Mungai.
So, gentlemen, karibu sana, and you have 2 minutes each to introduce yourselves and tell us why do you want to be the Secretary General of Mkusa. We'll start with you, Julius.
Hello, thank you. I don't know whether I'm audible enough. I don't know whether the mic is on.
It's okay.
Thank you. So, my name is Julius Ooko Opere. Opere is my surname, and Ooko is my name. Ooko is a Luo name meaning someone born outside the house, and it means a leader. I'm going for the position of the Secretary General, and basically, Secretary General deals with information and security. Those are the key things. Personally, I'm well informed first. That's why I presented myself as a candidate for the position of the Secretary General, and I saw the reason, the problems that the comrades face, so that I may go combat the problems and have solutions for them as their student leader. I'm very enthusiastic. I'm very self-motivated. I'm very driven by things that are unimaginable, by the way, things that people take as impossible. Those are the things that drive me, because I think and I know I'm a solution provider. Thank you.
Same question to you.
First of all, I'm Mohammed Abdullahi, a student here in MKU, pursuing a bachelor's degree in counseling psychology. And the reason as to why I vied as the Secretary General, or the reason as to why I consider myself as the next Secretary General, is because I've been here for a while. And I interacted with so many people, and I understand the roles of the Secretary General. And I have seen so many people suffer here in MKU, and I have the solution for them. That's it.
Thank you so much, Joash.
Good morning. I'm Joash Bet, an education student at the Yata MKU. I'm going for the position of Secretary General because after looking at the roles of the Secretary General, it measures on the basic needs of the comrades, and comrades are suffering. When these basic needs are not met, they suffer a lot. That's why I decided to bring solution to these basic needs they are lacking. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Mr. Julius, you said that your other name means born a leader.
Yes.
And I'm sure you're all aspiring to be in this seat because you all believe you are leaders. Now the question is, have you had experience in leadership? And if not, do you believe that a leader is made or a leader is born?
Leaders are made. Leaders are made. I say no one is born a leader. Leaders are made. It depends with what you interact with, people interact with, your environment and such stuff. Yes.
And have you been in the leadership?
Yes. I schooled in Nyanza. I schooled in a school called Rangi Primary School. And back in Rangi Primary School, I remember back in 2010 when I was in class 4, up to the very moment I did class 8, that is in 2014, I was a leader. I became a class governor from class 4 to class 7. Then when I was in class 8, I became the school speaker. Now, when I joined Form 1 at a school called St. Alfred Alara, I was the class rep for the whole year. Then in Form 2, I transferred to Agoro Sare High School. I became a class rep immediately when I joined Agoro Sare High School in Form 2, both in Form 3. That is in 2018. Then in 2019, when I was in Form 4, I decided to exclude myself from the school leadership because I wanted to focus on manufacturing my grades, and that is it.
Thank you so much.
And just to add on, here in the university last year, I successfully vied for the position of a delegate, that is in the medical school, specifically Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery, and I won.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Mohammed.
I was a leader back in my primary school where I served as the school president. I was a leader in secondary school where I served as a class rep in Form 1. I was the environment secretary in Form 2. In Form 3, I was the entertainment captain. And in Form 4, I stepped down because we never allowed Form 4s to hold leadership roles in Form 4. And when I joined Mount Kenya University, and I served as Mkusa delegate in the year 2023. I was number 1 in my entire department, the Department of Counseling Psychology. Yes.
Thank you so much. Mr. Josh.
Thank you. Leaders are made. I have been a leader before in my primary school, in my high school, even at Form 4, I was still a private. And that even here, after joining MKU, I've been a leader for sometimes at different level, different clubs. Yes, thank you.
Okay, so Julius, to you, how do you plan to foster collaboration and communication between the university administration, faculty, and students?
Number one, one thing that we have to know, we are leading leaders. We are going to lead leaders, students that have been leaders back then. And they know, they have been informed. Some of them have been informed on the right things to do. So first thing, fostering collaboration between the students, council, and the administration first. You have to involve students. I have to collect information from them. I have to come up with a team, a committee that maybe collect students and ask them, what problems do you face specifically, even in hostels? To some extent, I've stayed in the hostels, and I know the problems that students face there, and they die busy. They don't communicate. So first thing, collecting information from students, asking them, what problems do you face, what challenges do you face, and personally, I act as the link between the students and the administration. So,
what problems have you observed? You've said you've been in the hostels. You've seen several problems.
yes.
Kindly outline them.
Number one, students in the hostels where they stay, the hostels have been infested by bed bugs, and the school doesn't fumigate the rooms frequently unless problems are raised, unless students complain. That is number one. Number two, there is no good network connection in the hostels, because personally I take Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery, and there is at times that, specifically in the month of July, we always read almost throughout the night because we do exams once in a year. So we don't have good network connection. At times we don't even have money, because it is okay to lack. We don't even have money to buy our own data bundles. So if there is good network connection around the hostels, which there isn't, because there are private Wi-Fis around the hostel region, which fellow students sell to us, and that is equivalent to buying your own data bundles. So that is those are some of the problems that we face in the hostels there. And again, even in the villa section, the study villas, currently the villa sections at the men's hostels lack security lights. Not all the students that are here in school, let us not lie to ourselves, are here for the good motive. Wengine wanaweza enda kujificha huko, then mausiku pale, if a student goes there to use Wi-Fi around the villa region, a student gets attacked. And again, there are even dangerous animals around that place. I've seen mongoose. The mongoose, the things that looks like rats that eats chicken. So how sure are we that we are safe? Those are some of the problems that I faced while I was staying in the hostel.
Okay, thank you.
Mohammed, how do you plan to foster the collaboration between students and the faculty and your administration?
First of all, it is wise to interact with the students themselves. And they address their challenges to you, and you act as a coordinator between the administration and the students. I believe, and during my time in leadership, I've always been doing that. And as the new Secretary General Mount Kenya University is going to have, I am sure that one will be so easy to me. Yes.
How sure are you?
And I have interacted with so many people, and from the side of the hostels, and I think the challenges they are facing is, number one, about the Wi-Fi, and number two, about provision of clean water. Number three is about the food they eat. I think as the Secretary General, I'm going to work with the other Mkusa Council to make sure all these challenges get addressed.
Josh, same question to you.
Thank you. First, you must identify the problem before you find a solution. And what I'm going to do is this: interact with the comrades. Most of them have their smartphone, have laptops. You can create a questionnaire for them to fill it online. You will collect data. At the end, you will know the challenges they are facing. For those who are not around, you know, some of the comrades are not willing to share the problems, but they are willing to share it online. So that's the first thing. You give them the questionnaire online, they fill it, then you find the solution for it, of which all, not only Secretary General will find solution, all the whole cabinet of the Mkusa. Yes, thank you.
But you as a cabinet secretary, do you think it is efficient to use the online platform to gather views from students?
Yes, it's more efficient than the physical. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. There have been reports of favorism and nepotism in the administrative appointments. How do you address this?
Come up again.
There have been reports of favorism and nepotism in administrative appointments. How would you address this?
Thank you for the question. Starting with favoritism. You know, like for someone to favor someone with maybe an appointment, meaning they have had a connection somewhere. That is like encouraging corruption if we don't lie to ourselves, right? So first thing first, I think people should sit down and come up with rules, strict rules. An example of a rule, I don't say that this rule should be brought, but an example of a rule, when I had the manifesto of the presidential aspirant, the Kenyan presidential aspirant, Wajakoya, he said that if someone is found in corruption cases, he noted well, if someone is found in corruption cases, they should be hanged. So that is an example of a rule. I have not said that it should be implemented here, but rules should be came up with and should be adhered to. That is number one. Number two, if someone is found favoring someone, I think, and if people are not okay with that, of which people are always not okay with someone being favored and them being underfavored, the person who gave out the favor should be dropped down, should be sacked. Yes. So that is it.
Okay, thank you.
Pardon again?
There have been reports of favorism and nepotism in the administrative appointments. How do you address this?
And I think for this case, for now, I personally did not observe anything of that sort, to be sincere. And who is that person who favors?
So you feel like through this process of you being vetted in, it has been fair?
It has been fair. It has been very fair. Yes, I was very much satisfied with that, and we don't have to lie. us leaders tell the truth, even though it's bitter. And through the process of vetting, it was very fair, very, very fair. Yeah.
Okay. Does Julius agree with that?
Yes, I do. When talking of vetting, the vetting was very fair, because if you look at the members that were in the vetting panel, it was very fair. I even found students that I knew. I didn't know that I was going to find students there, specifically a classmate, by the way. Not even a classmate that we've sat with, that we are sitting with in the same class. So I was very perplexed finding her there. I didn't even ask, how are you there, but I concluded myself. Students had to be included because we are students and we can feel not okay in the presence of people of not the same caliber with us. So it was very fair.
Mr. Josh?
Thank you. I want to say this. In every organization, in every family, in every institution, there are laws and rules to be followed. And here, this is an institution. Everybody is learned and knowledgeable. And here, we were using the Constitution to make any judgment, any decision. And I want to say they are fair. Because even before we went for vetting, I knew my brother Amin is okay. Everything in the bottle was okay. Results, fee was paid. Then that's why it was fair. Because if it was not fair, I could go ahead and say, why is Amin in the list yet he has not paid the fees? Thank you.
So, according to what you said, you are very familiar with Mohammed from the beginning. That means that you have a friendly rapport. Julius, are you familiar with him? Have you had any interactions? And if, in case one of you assumes position, are you promising to cooperate and work together?
I don't want to lie, we have never had that strong connection with them. I only knew these two guys when we were vying. And Joash has perplexed me when he's saying that he knew everything about Mohammed, even in the portal, to be okay. So, ask myself, how did he get into Mohammed's portal? And is that not insecuring someone? Because someone may not feel safe around you. How did you get into his portal? Because password is someone's thing, like he knows it himself. So how did you get into Mohammed's portal? How did you check that his fee is okay? And how did you check that the results are okay? So
Joash, respond to that.
Thank you for your question. I want to say this. As a politician, you have to be wise and you have to look for ways to withdraw your opponent. And I personally do not go and log into Amin portal. I use my friends. Not even my closest friends.
How do you use
So you mean you're using your friends? Yeah, it means you're hacking the portal to access your opponents.
No.
How do you use your friends to know about Mohammed?
Allow me answer
That
that.
feels legal.
Answer, please.
Illegal.
There are some of the closest friends to Amin. And when they are talking, even when I'm talking to my friend, I tell them, I have everything, unless they ask a different question from the portal. And those people can assure those friends, Amin friends, when I ask them, is Amin okay? They say yes. Because your closest friend, you share with them everything.
But Josh, if I heard you correctly, you said that you knew Mohammed through the portal. You got to the portal and you got the information about Mohammed from the portal. Then how are you changing tune to friends?
No. I did not go directly to Amin portal. It's friends. Yes.
Okay. Mohammed, you're here. Have you been friends? Did you know that he was accessing your portal? Did you know that he's using people to get to you?
I've known him personally, but I never interacted that much with him. I knew Opere from last year. There is a time I helped him. There was a friend of his who was struggling with issues to do with fees, and I helped him very well. For the case where Josh said he knew something about my portal, I would like the administration to give me proper security because I feel unsecured for now. Yes.
And do you know any of the information about Josh since he claims you have a friendly rapport?
No, I never knew about whatever he has just said, because that was labda his secret, and I personally will encourage, if he wanted to know anything about me, he will personally approach me, and I think he's here. He's hearing me very well. Next time you try to know anything about me, you come and approach me. I'll tell you everything.
It brings an issue of it's not insecurity.